All right, so today we're going to be looking at factoring quadratic expressions that we call trinomials because they have three terms. Again, a term is separated by a plus or a minus. So that is one term, x squared. We have minus 14x as one term, and we have plus 49 as another term. So we have three terms. That's what makes it a trinomial. All right? So factoring these, the first thing is that the basic term, or the basic form, looks like this. ax squared plus bx plus c, except for a, b, and c are going to be numbers. They're going to be the coefficients of the variables. So if I look over here at this trinomial, my a is going to be equal to 1 because it's 1x squared. My b will be negative 14, and my c will be 49. Okay? If I look at this trinomial right here, my a would be a 2, my b will be a negative 5, and my c will be a 3. Okay? So we have two types of trinomials we're going to factor. The first type is quadratic trinomials with a leading coefficient equal to 1. That means that a is going to be 1. So this is the first type we're going to look at right here because the other one does not have a leading coefficient of 1. Let's see here. The basic process is that we want to, let me erase this and go down real quick. All right, so the basic process here, let's look at this first one. When I'm factoring this trinomial, I know I'm going to end up with two terms or two expressions in parentheses that if I multiply together will give me this trinomial up here. And I know that since my a is equal to 1 down here, I know I'm going to have an x over here and an x over here. It's going to be x plus or minus some number and x plus or minus some other number over here. I just need to figure out what those numbers are. Okay? Here's the key up here. I need to figure out two factors of c that add up to b. Okay? Let's refresh our memories over here. For this quadratic trinomial right here, we'll just call it a trinomial. For this trinomial, what are my a, b, and c? My a is going to be a 1 because it's 1x squared. My b is a positive 7. My c is a 12. Okay? So again, I'm looking for factors of c that add up to b. So I can start by saying my factors of c. Well, c is 12. What are my factors of 12? I obviously have 1 and 12. I have 2 and 6. I have 3 and 4. Okay? Since it's a positive 12, I could also do a negative 1 and a negative 12, a negative 2 and a negative 6, and a negative 3 and a negative 4. Each of these pairs, if I multiply them together, would give me 12. For example, 3 times 4 equals 12, right? Okay. So now I have my list of pairs of factors of 12. I'm looking for a pair that adds up to b. Again, my b is 7. So I just go through my list, and 1 plus 12 is 13. 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus 4 is going to be equal to 7. Okay? So I'm going to fill that in over here. I have a positive 3, so x plus 3, and a positive 4, so x plus 4. And that is the factored form of this trinomial. And I can double check that if I wanted to double check by foiling this out. Okay? I could erase some of this real quick. If I just wanted to double check this answer, what would I get if I multiplied? I would get x times x, that's my first. That would give me x squared. I would get an x times a positive 4, that's a plus 4x. I would get a positive 3 times x, that's plus 3x. And I would get a positive 3 times a positive 4, that's plus 12. And if I come down one line and combine my like terms here in the center, I'm going to get x squared plus 7x plus 12. Boom! This is the same thing as our original expression, okay? So this part right here is going to be the factored form. Let me erase the rest of this, show you the final answer. This is your final answer right here. X plus 3 times x plus 4 is the factored form of this expression. I forget how to stop this thing.